at that baby go. It's really hard to see, but he's pippin'. Or she, I don't know. We'll find out. Good job, baby. Hello, and welcome back to Faith, Feathers, and Fur. I am so glad you are here. This week has been full of activity, some sweet milestones, a tender goodbye, and a few fun updates that I think you'll love. So let's jump right in. First up, our newest little miracle chick, Ziva, has officially joined the flock. Her hatch did not go quite as smoothly as we had hoped for. I ended up needing to assist her out of her shell, and I'll walk you through what that looked like and why I chose to intervene, the precautions I took, and what her recovery has looked like since then. After 18 long hours, her little pip had not grown at all, and her chirp was starting to weaken. So this was all signs to it's time to jump in and intervene. Here you see I had made her little pip bigger so that she would have more of a chance to maybe start to zip, which means that she would start cracking the egg all the way around in a circle. You can see she's breathing. You see the membrane moving, flexing, bending. Here I had to break the egg a little further. It's not a very clear picture. It's hard to get pictures in an incubator. But she was definitely needing assistance. This membrane was so thick. So here I'll continue helping very, very, very carefully to break the shell away and peel down that membrane. And over 45 minutes of slowly just chipping, peeling, letting her rest, letting her attempt her own hatch. And then here you'll see me hydrating the membrane. It's very important that it did not dry out, as if it dried out too much, it could actually vacuum seal around her, and then it would be full out emergency mode of get her out of the egg. So we were trying to prevent that. Here you see the zipping progression. She's trying so hard to get position just right and push and wiggle and worm, and just nothing seems to be working. But it was right here that I realized that her beak, which comes with what's called an egg tooth to help to break the shell and rip the membrane and do all the things to get out, I see that it has been almost filed down. There is no tooth worth talking about there. And I realized that this eggshell and membrane was so tough, she literally wore it out just pipping. So I went ahead and tore the egg and membrane down really far, leaving just a little bit left because it's really crucial for them to build the muscle strength in pushing out of that egg if they can possibly do that. So here you see her trying and then resting. This is so much work on her little self. So it took her about 20 minutes to get to this point where she's almost out of the egg. She had a lot of trying, but then a lot of rest, which is very common in a hatch. After giving her quite a bit of time to try and push this shell off of herself, it clearly was just not happening, and she was clearly worn out. So here I am taking the lid off the incubator, and I'm going to go ahead and just pull the egg off. And here she is, our little baby Ziva, finally out of the egg and drying off in her little warm incubator. So I went ahead and pulled her out of the incubator before she was completely dry. Her little wing there is held out because it's actually dislocated. After just a short time of her being out and in her warm fuzzy slipper, it popped back into place, thank the Lord. And here she is warming up with Lincoln. Did you sleep good? It's your first night. You did so good. Yeah. Okay. So here I'm holding her wing out to show you the shape of it. Now, I've heard you can sex a chicken by their wing, but also by their egg shape. She had a rounded shape egg, and that wing shape also shows that she would be a girl. So time will tell, but everything is pointing to this is our little girl, and we have named her Ziva.
Let's come in here. She's like running around scratching it. That's water for her.
Next, I want to give a little update on our Daffodil and Poppy. Our sweet Daffodil passed away this week. It's always so hard to say goodbye, even when we've done everything we can. She was so deeply loved, and I know one day I will see her again. But please continue to pray for Poppy. She is still with us and needs all the support and love that we can give her right now. We also had a hay run this week. Living with horses and all our animals, keeping hay stocked is just a way of life. Something really exciting happened this week. Over the last couple of weeks, I have been noticing our little oak showing natural signs of alerting to medical needs. So we are starting to explore the possibility of her becoming my next service dog. This was a big step. She had her first couple of outings this week in public spaces, and I will go ahead and keep you updated on her progress. Our sweet girl Lemon is still faithfully sitting on her 8 eggs. There's not much to report yet, but we are officially getting very close to hatch day. So stay tuned for more fluffy updates soon to come. The boats were coming and going as everybody started getting ready for the 4th of July. While the fireworks are beautiful for us, they are not so fun for our animals. So thankfully we use a product called Fireworks Angel that really helps the horses and the dogs to stay so much more calm. And last but not least, Lisa and Amelia, along with their fast-growing babies, have officially moved out into the chicken coop with the adult flock. But we're still keeping them safe in their own crate inside that space. I added a layer of hardware mesh to the plastic crates that all the babies are in. This here is Ziva's crate. I actually added in some Gorilla Tape on the inside of the door because she was getting so excited to try and follow me, and she was actually getting hurt smashing into the crate. The key to the hardware mesh, though, is to prevent them from sticking their heads out and getting pecked. It's a simple thing that adds a whole lot of peace of mind. Whew! That is a wrap on a full, beautiful, bittersweet week. From new life with Ziva to saying goodbye to Daffodil and all the moments in between, this journey with animals continues to teach me so much about trust, care, and resilience. Thanks for being here with me. From my flock, herd, and heart to yours, walk in faith. God bless. See you next time.